Friday, February 15th, 2019. Good evening and welcome to this edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam with the details. First up, Police Fallen Heroes Foundation invests in the welfare of survivors of those killed in the line of duty. More in this report.
The Fallen Heroes Foundation, Inc. of the Guyana Police Force today presented checks to the families of those policemen and women who died in the line of duty. Pastor Raphael Messiah, president of the foundation, said the foundation had pledged to treat with the education and welfare of the children of those fallen heroes.
That we are going to present you and your families with brand new computers so as to enable your children to pursue their academic track, whatever choice they make. And we were touched when we saw and we found out that, for example, there's a child in Linden. She leaves Linden at 6 a.m. To attend school in the city. She arrives back home after 6 p.m. and she does this every day, Monday to Friday. And if she has to do any school work, she has to go to an internet cafe, which is away from the home, and might take her and expose her to the elements. That fact was not lost on us, so we decided, after we looked at all the others, we will make a presentation of computers to these families. This will not be done today. The computers are on their way.
The foundation was established by the then Commissioner of Police, Silal Pasod. Today, the foundation handed over checks to the families at Ivleri. To this end, Messiah said the foundation continues to provide the sort of service that is needed for the advancement and expression of compassion to the families of the fallen heroes.
So personally thank the Commissioner on behalf of this foundation, but our biggest supporters are the ranks of the Guyana Police Force, and I want to thank them. Every month they make donations to this foundation, and it is because they do that every single month we're able to garner the resources that are necessary to do what we're doing today and what we'll continue to do. But
Commissioner of Police Leslie James assured relatives that the gesture will be maintained whenever the need arises.
Port Morant Hospital holds successful medical day. Here is that story. The Port Morant Hospital exceeded its target for blood donation yesterday during its health day. Close to 62 units of blood were donated by some 100 patients who were also given other tests. Candy Archer, who is the supervisor of the blood bank at the New Amsterdam Hospital, stated the health benefits of donating blood.
It's a very important thing, not only for yourself or the individual who's donating the blood, but also think about the other lives that you're saving. You're saving as many as 3 to 4 lives.
The doctor in charge of the hospital, Devendra Radhe, stated that the services at the hospital have improved significantly.
And I find that there were needed for people to be aware of the service that we provide here at the hospital, service that they could get access right here and no need for to be going to New Amsterdam or other hospitals.
Dr. Radhe added that the health day was held so that patients around the quarantine can access and benefit from the medical checkups that were offered.
I am hoping that with this event today, that patients are more aware of the service which I mentioned, and they could be able to access those services right here at this hospital, which will increase our number of patients that will be visiting the hospital and at the same time increase our inpatient numbers.
Apart from the blood drive, the hospital also structured some health booths to promote health care to the public.
I would clearly say that from the time that I am here, that A&E service, again, I always have a doctor there 24 hours. We also have a doctor, since I'm here, doctor that cover the wards 24 hours as well. So there's 2 doctors in the hospital, one separately for the ward and one for emergency, that's in the night shift, which we have something 2 to 3 doctors per day in the 8 to 4.
Dr. Amelia Nandkumar, a dental surgeon, spoke about the importance of proper dental care. More news on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man, can get lock up thief in a big stinky 30-second hand boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't get my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping.
Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Caribbean rice from the lush rice fields of Guyana straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
Welcome back.
Hey guys, it's your boy Samuel Khan, the Entertainment Police. We are at the Rosal Town Primary School at the Wet Fed event keeping tomorrow. So walk with us.
Start winding up now. Don't care if I whine on you. How about you start whining back? When the music starts to flow, make sure your waistline intact now.
This is an event that has begun last year called Drenched Wet Fed. It's a wet fed. This event, Barbados has never seen any event of its kind, and I'm trying to improve it from last year. So this year I'm trying to make it a bit bigger, add some more attractions, more entertainment. The musical cast will be the same, but the venue has changed.
Okay, so what's the cost to come in here?
The cost, well, right now we have early bird tickets at $500 that selling at Frontline Barbershop, Fiesta Guinness Bar and Wake Up Call, but on the night of the event the price would be doubled. So it would be best for you to have your tickets beforehand. Purchase your tickets beforehand, I should say.
They say Mr. Fett you're mad, and I say Mr. Fett you're mad. I come here to get on bad. Fetting is we name. We don't play, we going night and day. No Fett can't tie away.
Horse racing fans, get ready for the first annual Triple Crown Horse Race Meeting. 27 races, 2 different tracks with over $20 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. The first leg with runoff on Sunday 24th February at the Rising Sun Turf Club. The action continues on March 24th at the same venue for the second leg. And the final leg on April 21st at the Port Morant Turf Club. It's a Triple Crown Horse Race Meeting featuring the top horses and the jockeys. See and be there. Presented by Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Horse Racing Committee.
before we go. A couple who have been married for 57 years share their secret to their marriage. Here is that report. And this year, a couple is celebrating 57 years of togetherness. Mary and Preston Nelson of Rosaltown have been married for 57 years and are still going strong. Mistress Nelson explained that after her husband wrote a letter to her parents asking for her hand in marriage, she gave her consent right away and soon after became his wife. She was 19 and he was 29 when they tied the knot.
We went to a party, and when the party finished, we were coming out, and myself and my cousin, and he noticed me, and then he turned back and asked me where I live, and I said, living right at the back of the school here. So a couple of days after, my cousin come and tell me, so the boys, he liked me. And he tell my mother, and he tell my cousin, and he come back and bring his family and say, well, he liked me and so on. My mother told him to write a letter.
The couple shared their secret, which has helped them stay together this long, but they were able to weather every storm that came their way.
The two years come one, and you have to remain and maintain that. Heat and tongue must by jam, but not to a certain extent. You don't go overdo it. When you get crazy and mad, you talk anything, but not make it go to an extent that you have to control yourself, as you know, as a married man or a married woman. She have a right to talk, and I have a right to talk.
You got to try and swallow plenty things and stick to, principles, and you must have ups and downs. We used to have ups and a lot of ups and downs. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. It was rough, but I tried to make it. It wasn't easy.
The couple got married on 30th of December 1986 and have 7 children together, including a twin. Today, Mr. Nelson turned 83. His wife celebrated her 75th birthday last week. Mr. Nelson explained that partners should focus on each other and never allow outsiders in the relationship. With that, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 698-2500, 666-4337, or 618-6533. You can also visit our website, www.rdproductiongy.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Royston Drake's Production for more details on these and other stories. Join us again on Monday for another edition of News in Depth. I'm Ramesh Jairam saying good night.